Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the talking points from social media, and we're going to start with a weird one because this has been in a folder for the past few days and we've never got to it or never looked at it. So Dave, apologies. I really liked this. Dave sent me this straight after Raw, and here you can see the opening segment to Raw. Logan, CM Punk, no WWE logo, and then you skip over here and there is a WWE logo. So I don't quite get how this happens, to be honest. I don't quite get how there wasn't one and then there was one. Could it be that they removed the canvas, replaced it with a different one? I know that Vince has actually in the past had them stacked up so they could quickly take the top one off and then there's a clean one underneath. Vince always liked the canvases to be clean, so every match would get a clean canvas. So maybe this was the top one, they removed it for the match and the one underneath had a WWE logo. Still doesn't explain why it was missing here, but there we go. I thought it was interesting, the fact that it wasn't there, and then in the next segment it was. So, Dave, appreciate you sending me that, but Parker, shout out to you. So this coming from WrestleVotes, a multi-man match that would see Bron Breakker defending the IC Championship has been considered for WrestleMania 41. We've seen Bron Breakker confronting Finn Balor. We've seen him and Penta. We've seen him and AJ Styles. We know that Pete Dunne is circling around. We know that Ludwig is circling around. So it wouldn't take too much work to kind of get a list of names together for a multi-man match for the Intercontinental Championship. I would love it to be a ladder match. I think that would be a lot of fun. Obviously, we don't know if it's going to go this way. WrestleVote's a good source. It's just being considered at the moment. Right, Matta, shout out to you, buds. So TKO, SFO, Andrew states that they expect to hold 3 pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia in 2026. Now, normally, they would do 2. But they're going to do 3 next year. And I think that's because he also mentioned they may only do 1 this year. So they may only do 1 in 2025. And then the other one that would have took place this year looks like it may be moved to 2026. So 3 next year is not ideal. I don't like the fact we go there twice a year, to be honest, but we know this is worth a lot of money to WWE. We know that this partnership is going until 2028. I don't know if they will extend the partnership. Certainly WWE will want it to be extended. So, you know, they're going to do everything they can to make this partnership work, and they can't fit in both shows this year. So it looks like they're going to do an extra one next year as a result. So that's what's going on there, basically. So Muggsy, shout out to you. So, per TKO, SFO, Andrew, the company has renewed a deal with Tourism Western Australia. They are expected to return very soon for both WWE and UFC events in Australia. So, WWE should be going back to Australia. Obviously, we went there last year, was it, for Elimination Chamber? So, looks like we will be returning very soon. Very good for our friends in Australia. TV ratings are in for NXT, so 799,000 viewers. Not bad. I don't know about the demo, 0.19. I think that's okay. But 799, not bad. It would have been nice if it started with an 8, but it does seem like quite a while ago now since we were at that kind of 650,000 range. Like, it's been a good few weeks now where we've been up around that 800,000 range. So things going really well for NXT. This is a potential spoiler. So if you don't want to know about Giulia, Stephanie, and what's going on there, I'm sure you've heard about it anyway. It's been all over social media for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But if you don't want to know about it, just kind of skip forwards. There will be timestamps in the description. So you can skip this bit. But it's basically about the champion versus champion match, right? So the real reason WWE is already doing Giulia versus Stephanie in a double championship match at Roadblock in 2 weeks is because one of them needs time off due to being a bit banged up. So without spoiling it, one of these women needs to take just a little bit of time off. I think this was coming from Brian Alvarez. As always, take it with a pinch of salt, but that is word on the street. One of them is banged up and is going to need to take a little bit of time off. I'm not sure if this next news is connected at all, but Giulia is dealing with an injury at the moment. That coming from PW Insider. So it could be connected that Giulia is dealing with an injury. And one of these women is a little banged up and needs to take some time off. So, you put the pieces together yourself on that one, right? Then we had Triple H. He did a little video, only 33 seconds long, just kind of hyping up Elimination Chamber, but saying that Travis Scott is going to be there. Don't know what that means. I mean, he was around for the Netflix premiere. I was going to say the Rumble. He was around for the Netflix premiere. I wonder if we're building to like Travis Scott having a match at WrestleMania. I mean, I really wouldn't rule it out because he's around and they have spoken about doing some big things with him in the future. So could Travis Scott get into a little feud with someone at Elimination Chamber and then it leads to a match or something at WrestleMania? I really wouldn't rule it out. So he's going to be at Elimination Chamber. Let's see what he does. And then Nick Khan said Netflix has got an appetite for more WWE. So they're talking about documentaries, behind the scenes, dropping later this year on Netflix. Netflix are, quite hungry for more content. Nothing about like a new brand or anything like that, right? Nothing that exciting, but behind the scenes, documentaries, things like that should be dropping on Netflix later in the year. So that coming from Fightful. So that was the WWE news. Let's go over to fun is where we want to go, that one. Oh, this was great. Well, not great, but very entertaining. Here's Cathy Kelley talking about a situation, an incident that happened to her just the other day.
You were looking at a victim of food delivery theft, some hotel guest on hotel guest crime because I placed an order an hour ago. Did not realize until after it got delivered that I accidentally put the wrong room number on my order. Mistake that I will have to live with for the rest of my life. Went down to the lobby, checked with them. They said no dice. So tail between my legs, walk myself back down the hallway, knock on that room number. Very wholesome woman answers the door. And I say, excuse me, ma'am, I'm so sorry to bother you, but did you happen to get a food delivery sometime within the last hour that wasn't yours? She looks me dead in the eye. She said, no. And as she is staring into the depths of my soul, I am staring at the GoPuff delivery bag directly over her shoulder. So I ask again, are you positive that you did not get a GoPuff delivery order containing 4 protein bars and a Greek yogurt? And this woman, full face of makeup, hair perfectly done, said, I just got out of the shower about 30 seconds ago and I've been in there for over an hour. So if anyone had even knocked, I wouldn't have heard them. I really hope you enjoy that s'mores Greek yogurt because someone should. And it's not going to be me.
That's a great story, isn't it? What I would say is I didn't actually watch the whole video. I heard like the majority of it, but I didn't hear what the order was. It's maybe not as bad. Like, man, if you're hungry and like you need like a proper meal, like, and it's room service, like, it's a proper like dinner or something, that would be, but like, I don't know, a s'mores yogurt and some protein bars. that's all like, that's a snack in it. That's just a little snack type thing. I mean, you could still be hungry. It's still going to fill a hole. You know, I get it. It's still heartbreaking. But I think my heart would have broke more if it was like some sort of, you know, spaghetti bolognese or some sort of proper meal. But even so, great story there from Cathy Kelley. Hey, check this out. As the Toronto Raptors #1 fan, that is pretty sick. So, old school Toronto Raptors logo, which should still be the logo, and the Yeet glasses. So, here we go. This coming from Scotiabank Arena. Jey Uso and the Toronto Raptors tee is available exclusively at WWE Friday Night SmackDown. That's going to be at the Scotiabank Arena. So, there we go. Exclusive for the arena. A Toronto Raptors Jey Uso shirt collaboration. So I think that's really fun. Really fun. Oh, this is good. Wendy Lucho, shout out to you. Wendy Choo said, help GM, I'm stuck in a casket. Do you remember that from like, it's got to be like last year at this point, hasn't it? When she had that casket match. And we haven't, that's right. Do you know, I'd completely forgot about Wendy Choo. I'd completely forgot that we just had not seen her. And she was like, help GM, I'm stuck in a casket. Right, this is actually on WWE Shop. Great one, shout out to you. As you get the latest Logan Paul action figure, don't forget to add this to your cart as well. I Want Your Soul, The Rock, final box. So you can actually get an I Want Your Soul shirt. So there we go. This is great as well. Johnny, shout out to you. We all missed the most obvious tease. The story was building for Penta to be the one to sell his soul. Long-term storytelling. So is this what The Rock was doing at Bad Bloods? Was he actually doing the Cierro Miedo? I thought that was pretty fun. TJF1983, shout out to you. So here, look, we've got this person has made their own shirt, Yeet, main event in a Waffle House style. Triple hash browns, scattered and covered, Yeet. 6 scrambled eggs with cheese, Yeet. 2 waffles with chocolate chip cookies, Yeet. 2 lemonades, Yeet. Maybe a coffee at the end, Yeet. So there we go. Loving this shirt. Pretty fun. Pretty good. Oh, and this is fun as well. I like the end of this video. She does these every week, and I can find them to be entertaining, but sometimes I'm like, are they worthy of going in unseen? Are they kind of good enough, you know? This is great. I really like her answer at the end, right? It's Happy Wrensday.
Hey guys, happy Wrensday. We're going to go ahead and continue with our Q&A. First one. Do you like the Terrifier movie franchise? Yes. Yes, I do. I like the first one a lot better than the second, and I actually haven't seen the third one. Don't tell anyone. Second question. Would you take a pile driver from me? I was going to answer this, but it looks like someone already answered it for me. Third question. What is a wrestling move you wish you could do but struggle with? Getting a 3 count.
That is a brilliant answer. What's a wrestling move you wish you could do but struggle with? Getting a 3 count. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. That was really good. Happy Wrensday, everyone. Happy Wrensday. That was really good. Right, look at this, pretty bonkers. I don't know what this is. I can confidently say that I've never in my life done anything like this. You guys won't want to miss it. What is this? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I didn't even look to see what this was. Get ready for Titan Takedown. Premiering April 2nd. The Ultimate 4-episode throwdown is happening on Dimension 20. What am I reading? What is this? I don't even know what this is. What is it? What is it? I still don't know what it is. Is this some sort of like Dungeon and Dragons or something? What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm going to have to watch it.
Nothing.
Welcome to the stage, strongest man of all, Hercules! Oh, that is a nat 20. No! That is a nat 20.
Bro, he's pinned. He's pinned. Get off me, bro.
Yes!
Olympians fight dirty.
Can we die?
People die a lot.
This is unfair.
I told you. Queen of cats. Queen of cats. Ah! Any last words?
Oh!
We win. We go to party animals and we get drunk. We lose. We go to party animals and get drunk.
Oh, man, when you put it that way.
Did I just dream that? What was that? What is that? I don't know what that is. I think it must be Dungeons and Dragons or something that virgins do. I'm not sure. But there we go. That's happening. Wrestle Night. Shout out to you, buds. Let's go to other, shall we? And see what we've got in there. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to play this because it's a movie trailer. But basically, Karrion Kross is... Well, we'll take the sound off. Karrion Kross is in this movie trailer. This guy, I think, sees some artwork that he knows is rare, and it's $2,000. And so, like, he has to try and get the money to get himself back on his feet, and Karrion is in the film. Karrion said, I'm very excited to finally debut this trailer. Blue Evening is going to have an LA screening date, and it will drop soon. I'm going to keep everyone posted. So, Charlie, thank you. It does look very, very good. And talking of very good, we looked at it yesterday. Tag Team, that TV pilot that Jesse the Body Ventura and Rowdy Roddy Piper did. Well, actually, the whole episode is on YouTube. It got uploaded about 6 months ago, and I didn't know. So there we go. Larry found it. So if you want to watch the whole episode of Tag Team, you can. It's just up on YouTube, right? Let's go community. So Male Tail Thong said, for the community folder, this is my China tattoo. A true China fan will know this date. Do you? So there's China with that date. People that know will know. And if you don't, you can obviously look into that. So Male Tail Thong, shout out to you, buds. Ashma said, got an unexpected like from Karrion Kross and Wrestling Days. Raymond, shout out to you, got a like from Scarlett, which is very fun. Big Migs Gaming got a like from Karrion Kross as well. Congrats. Oh yeah, and I did mention this on Twitter, on X, but Brett got in touch to say he's selling his WrestleMania 2-day combo ticket, right? So 2 tickets. So it's 2 tickets to both days of WrestleMania. It's section 108, row 26, seats 8 and 9. It's on Ticketmaster, and it can be transferred to a direct email for whoever buys them. Deadline, looking at the 5th of March, and payment would be like PayPal or a balance transfer, something like that. But yeah, they're looking to sell these tickets now. So if you are interested in this, then you can obviously hit Brett up there at BTPKP1, I think that is. Probably easier than that. What I'll do is I'll retweet it. So I've reposted it live right now. So if that is of interest to you, you can go to my X accounts, or you can go to Brett's X accounts, and you can get further information here. So 2 tickets to both days of WrestleMania, section 108, row 26, seats 8 and 9. They are being sold. So there we go. That is the community folder. And then if we go down to thanks, we'll wrap this episode up. So Ajax, shout out to you. Geezer HD, thank you, my friend. Wrestle Nights, thank you, bud. Sweet Chin Wrestling, appreciate it. Babs the Barbarian, thank you, my friend. Patrick, thank you, bud. Raymond, appreciate it. Wrestling's biggest fan, thank you, bud. Master Taker, thank you, my friends. CM Chunk, appreciate it. King Yeet Newsletter, thank you, buds. Dave, appreciate you tagging me in that one. Uncle Revel, appreciate you retweeting that. Lynette, thank you, buds. Parker, appreciate it. Emmanuel, thank you, my friend. Wild Child Billy, leader of the DK Army, thank you, buds. And Ashma, really appreciate you tagging me in that. That was a great story. So there we go. Little bit of news, little bit of confusing Dungeons and Dragons. Might not be, we're still not certain. Really fun story in there. Loads of little bits and bobs. Hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll be back with another tomorrow. And of course, we'll be back on Friday with SmackDown. And on Saturday, we are doing the Elimination Chamber watch along. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.